Good morning, second graders. This is the second video for phonics. This is for page 303 and 304. 303 and 304. We discussed in our last video about ABC order, and we're going to continue to discuss that. But first, we're going to do some review. We are going to be talking about complete sentences and phrases. Remember, a complete sentence tells you who the sentence is about and what that person or thing is doing, who or what the sentence is about and what is happening in the sentence. That's a sentence. It has a capital letter and it has a punctuation at the end. It has a subject and a verb. So listen to these, and I want you to tell me whether they're incomplete or they are a sentence. At the park. Is at the park a complete sentence? Who is the sentence about? We don't know, do we? Who's at the park? What's at the park? We don't know. So it is incomplete. It is not a sentence. It is a phrase. Where is the slide? Where is the slide? What is the sentence about? Slide. And where is the slide is asking you, and it is a sentence. And it is what kind of sentence? Is it declarative, interrogative, I forgot the other sentences. Declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. It is interrogative. It's asking you a question. Swinging with friends. Is that a sentence or is it incomplete? It is incomplete. Who or what is swinging with friends? It doesn't tell us, so it is not a sentence. The sun is shining. Who or what? Sun. What is the sun doing? Shining. So it is a complete sentence. Now I'm going to read a sentence and I want you to tell me what kind of sentence it is. Whether it's declarative, it's telling you something. Interrogative, it's asking you something. Imperative, it's commanding something or you to do something or something to do something. Commanding. And exclamatory, which is showing emotion, showing your voices. It could be sad, or it could be happy, or it could be loud, or it could be mad. So showing expression in a sentence. Dad and Grandma will take us to the park on Friday. What kind of sentence is that? Dad and Grandma will take us to the park on Friday. That is telling us something. So it is a what? A declarative. I hope everybody got that right. Is it Friday yet? Is a what kind of sentence? Is it Friday yet? It's an interrogative sentence. It's asking you something. Tell Dad I am ready to go. Tell Dad I am ready to go. That means it is commanding you to tell Dad, so it is an imperative. I love this beautiful April weather. I love this beautiful April weather is an exclamatory sentence. Now, let's review ABC order. When placing words in ABC order, we look at the first letter in each word. We look at the first letter in each word to decide the order that we start with, or the word that we start with. If more than one word begins with the same letter, we look at the second letter in each word to decide the order. Let's look at these three words. Read them. Elk, heel, eagle. Now, let's look at the first letter of each word. Wait a minute. There are two E's. Now, how are we going to know which one goes first? Oh, let's just toss a coin. Let's just guess. No, there is a rule for this. If there is the same letter in each word, we go to the second letter and look and see what the second letter is. The second letter for elk is L, and the second letter for eagle is A. Which letter comes first in the alphabet? Yes, A. So eagle would be first. Eagle would be first. So let's put a little check. Then we do elk, because we still have the E in front of it, so we have to do all the E's together. And then our last word would be heel. Okay? So that is the way you do that. You look at the second letter and go with the letter that comes first in the alphabet, and then go ahead and write the next one, because you want all the E's to be together, just like in a dictionary. You have all the E words together, but they're in alphabetical order. Okay? Now, let's do the next one. The next set, read the words. And this time we're just going to number which one comes in order. Okay, we have a B, and a C. Oh, we have two B's. So what do we have to do? I hope you said look at the next letter beside of the B. And we have a U and we have an A. Which one comes first in the alphabet? I hope you said A. So we write a number 1 beside a bats. Then we write a number 2 beside a butterfly. And then coyote comes in at number 3. Let's look at the next set. Let me erase this. The next set of words, read them. I'll read them now. Buffalo, grizzlies, geysers. We have to look at the first letter. There are 2 G's. So we have to look at the second letter. But first, which letter comes first in the alphabet? The B comes first. So this one will be our first word, because the B, we have to look at the first letter. These are the same, but we need to look at all of the words, and if a letter comes before these two, then that's the one we use. Now we look at the second letter. We have an R and an E, which would come first, the R or the E. I hope you said E. And then grizzlies would come last. Okay? Now, let's look at your paper. We are doing ABC order, and guess what? It has the alphabet on top for you. Place the groups of Yellowstone National Park birds in ABC order by numbering the birds, just like we did up on the board. You just have to put a number beside of them. And there's 4 of those, where we just had 3, so you have to number 1 through 4. If more than one word begins with the same letter, look at the second letter in each word to decide the order. But remember, if there are more than one, you have to look and see which one comes first, just like B in buffalo comes before the G, so we have to make that one first. Then we go to the next letters. Look at the second letter of each bird name to number in ABC order. And these were going down, these are going across. So you look at the orangish, pinkish box and put them in ABC order, and then the yellowish or orangish box and put them in ABC order. Then color the bubble next to the word that will come first in the dictionary. Just do one each, which one comes first in the dictionary. Do those. Then on the back, you're going to be adding suffixes to root words and write the new word. Remember your rules for this. We went over the rules in the video before this one for pages 301 and 302. So if you need to review the rules, go back and watch that video, because that's the best thing about videos, is you can go back and watch it as many times as you want to, so if you don't understand something. So remember the rules for that. So you will have the section 1 doing all of that. Section 2, color the bubble next to the words that are compound words. What are compound words? 2 small words come together to make one big word. 2 small words come together to make one big word. So look at your words. A big long word doesn't necessarily mean that it is a compound word. Like the first word here is compassion. Compassion is not a compound word. It does not have 2 words in it. Wouldn't be spelled right. It's actually a prefix. you can put onto the word for passion, but it is not a compound word. So look at your words. Enjoy. In is a prefix, and then joy. So it is not a compound word. Campground, you have camp, you have ground. That is a compound word, so you would bubble it in. Circle the word that comes first in ABC order in each group. So you're looking at the two words and deciding which one comes first. Section 4. A geyser is water and steam that shoots out of an opening in the ground. Old Faithful is a geyser in in Yellowstone National Park that erupts or shoots up between 90 and 180 feet high. Write one interrogative sentence you would ask a park ranger about Old Faithful. Interrogative means what? Question. So make sure you write a question and put a question mark at the end, capitalize, make sure the sentence makes sense. Now, your parents can look up a video of Old Faithful so you can see it shooting up. So that might help you with your interrogative sentence. So ask your parents, mom, dad, grandparents, whoever's helping you with your work to look up Old Faithful, and so you can see it in action and see it working, and that might help you with your interrogative sentence. Thank you so much. I'll see you on the next video. Work hard, write neatly. I love you.